And then we got an officer that comes out of nowhere and is, pushing people, and then takes out and just goes shh with his pepper spray. That's not de-escalation.
RTA police tell us they removed a drunk 14-year-old from a bus and were about to transport him to the police station. At the same time, the Black Lives Matter National Conference in Cleveland just ended.
Folks were asking what was going on. All of us just seen what happened to Sandra Bland in Texas. And so forgive us if we're a little concerned.
Within minutes, a few officers turn into several and a few activists turn into a crowd.
And they began to form kind of a barricade around the cars, telling them to urging the police officers to let the young man go, but they wouldn't. And then when they were linking arms and just kind of doing chants and things like that, they started, one of the police officers began pepper spraying just the whole line. They were got to the ground. They were on the ground, covering their faces. He was still macing them towards the ground.
Police say they escorted the juvenile to a waiting EMS and then released him to his mother. But for this crowd, the tears and questions still flowing.
We need to rein in a police department that sometimes they have some actors within the department that can be out of control.
This is a classic example of why the DOJ had to come in and investigate, and why we have a consent decree, and why we need community voice and input.
We've heard the term in the news recently, outside agitators, where people come in from other cities and escalate a situation. That did not happen today. Despite these folks getting pepper sprayed, no one retaliated and there were no arrests made.